If you want a strong, mobile and truly agile upper body, not just big arms or bulky shoulders, you'll need to rethink the way you're training it. Keep watching as I share practical tasks you can do anywhere to build a body that's not just built to flex, but built to move. And more, these exercises will help you build the kind of upper body that can take impact, absorb force and move with confidence, so you feel ready for whatever comes your way. So let's directly start with the warm-up. In order to prepare for all of the exercises, let's start with our wrists, because they will bear the most loading. At first, simply go for circles, interlacing your fingers and giving your circles a nice good shake both directions. Then go also outside in. This one is quite interesting and will create a bit more space in your fingers. Shake it out, so we continue with palm walks. Place your wrists on the floor and simply walk them out, loading each of your wrists a little bit. 1 or 2 minutes and you're ready to go for elbow spins. This one is nice, reminds a bit of a dance move, but actually it promotes a lot of blood flow into your elbows, which is always nice to have. Also a minute of this one. Let's continue to our shoulders using teacups. Imagine a cup of tea is placed on the palm of your hand. You want to circle it all the way in this figure 8 shape without letting this tea drop down. Do it with one arm, also figure it out with both arms in both directions. A great warm-up for your shoulders. If you want to have a nice challenge, find this alternating one. Now, let's work a little bit the rotation of the thoracic spine, the T-spine, as in many movements it needs to have great mobility. So, placing one arm on the floor, using the other to go into the T-spine turns. Open up as much as you can and reaching further as much as you can. Also playing with some pulses at the top is a nice add-on. This one, really try to push for your end range, especially in the top. Great, let's move on. Move number 1, the scapula push-up. Let's dive into anatomy for just a second. Your shoulder joint can do all of these arm movements, but actually there is another thing happening, which is movement in your shoulder blades, your scapula. You see it right there. Anytime you move your shoulders, also your scapula will move a little bit. It is our responsibility to strengthen it. In some movements like a push-up or a handstand push-up, we don't want to move it, so we need to stabilize it. And for this, the scapula push-up is quite great. Keep your arms straight in this one, no bending the elbow. At first, simply go up and down, really trying to move only from your shoulder blades, sinking down and pushing up. As soon as you feel comfortable with this one, we can try to elaborate a little bit deeper. Now, here you can see again, it's really about this straight arm, pushing up and sinking down. If you want to take it further, add a little bit of a lean, backwards and forwards. And of course, you can always lift one arm in order to make it hard, but don't twist it open. Keep your body parallel to the floor. Fully push up and sink back down in. Now this one really works all of the muscles surrounding your shoulder blades. It will build great strength. 10 repetitions for 3 sets for the both arm version, 30 seconds and 2 sets for one arm holds, and 7 reps for 3 sets in the one arm push-up. Great. The front to back push-up starts by simply dropping on your knees, performing a push-up, walking back through a squat all the way and going into this reverse push-up. Now this task is great because it will not only build strength but also coordination and shoulder mobility. From the front, you can really see in this back portion that I'm shifting from side to side, and this will create the pathway into the floor, even with the bum on the floor or fully hovering. The push-up can also be done in a little bit more dynamic way. In this movement, we really promote movement intelligence and not just simple strength building. If you can, knees off the floor, regular push-up, and in the back portion keep your pelvis from touching the floor. A great one. 3 sets of 5 reps. The one-arm bridge is a great one to open up your spine and shoulders, which comes in handy for arching acrobatics. And also, if you don't want to play with acrobatics, a great task. At first, we need to really figure out how you can push yourself into this tall one-arm bridge position. A slight bend in your elbows. Try to really find yourself wiggling in a stable position and push your hips tall as possible. Don't fall too far back, but keep yourself stacked on top of the shoulder. Hold it for 20 seconds in 3 sets. Then you can move on to the dynamic version. Up and down, really finding the biggest arch possible. In this one, go for 8 repetitions in 3 sets. The 4-point switch is a great coordinative task. Finding the diagonal, go through, stitch to the other side, and repeat. Again, it's a diagonal motion and changing like this. As soon as you figure it out, play with the rhythm and try to see if you can make it fluid and very rhythmical. If you wanted to, you can also add a jump, going through a handstand and finding this nice transition. This is a playful one. Play with some music, 5 to 8 minutes, and you're good to go. For the shoulder dislocates, you need any kind of broomstick or even a belt works. Start very wide and try to pass through to the other side. If that feels okay, you can start to find a narrower grip position. Don't do it too fast though. Progress slowly, all the way back and to the front. Over the weeks again, try to go closer and closer. 8 repetitions in 3 sets. Again, with time, closer and closer. The most important thing is that you take your time. For now, we've only worked in these high positions. What happens if we go down all the way? Start easy, knees on the floor, and simply try to lean from side to side, slowly lifting one of your arms. If that is possible, only the knee touches the floor and your torso is off the floor. Shift your weight onto your supporting arm and maybe even use some fingers from the other side to help out. This one is a tough one. It builds this very end range strength, which comes in handy for low floor scenarios, like again in acrobatics. If you then want, try to do it from a regular push-up position. Your whole body is floating in space and you try to balance yourself on just one arm. As you can see here, the switch is also interesting. Try to perform it as slow and low as you can. A good goal for this one is a hold of 15 seconds for 3 sets. A tough one. Holding positions is great, as well as doing them in moderate speed. Now what happens if we try to go for explosive pushes? This again is seen in acrobatics quite a bit, so let's try to develop it. Starting with cat bounces. Slightly bent elbows like shock absorbers, up and down. As soon as you can, try to find bounces not only in your arms, but also a little bit in your lower body, your legs. If that's too hard, simply elevate your arms, a much easier task. As you can see here, the full version, really the whole body is bouncing like a cat. A goal would be 20 seconds non-stop. Taking this idea further, you could try to go for these inverted kips, which are extremely fun and quite challenging. To finish off, simply give your body a shake and you are done. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did so, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.